Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It's your boy Darian coming at you with an American Truck Simulator video. Um, this video is gonna be a little more serious than, pretty much every other video on my channel. Um, if you've been following me on Twitter, you more or less know what's happened. Um, um, Me and Destiny, are no longer going out. And I want to go ahead and clear the air here. Whether or not we get together is whether or not we get back together is completely our decision. And whether or not we left on good or bad terms is completely our business. And I want to say this in the least rude or offensive way as possible. But the people that think that their opinion on our relationship matters, uh, should really just take a few steps back and understand that you have no idea what happened or what's going on between us to why this is going on. So if you don't know what you're talking about, you have no right to go and accuse me of things or accuse her of things, because we could very well get back together today. The day that I upload this video, we could get back together. So, that's all I wanted to say on that. I want to go into a kind of, more of a mental health discussion, because being, being in this kind of state that I am right now, I want to go ahead and start off by saying that I'm not mentally unstable. I'm completely fine. Um, I I more or less have, all the time, have a grasp on my emotions and how I handle things. So that was never an issue. Um, but being down, it really lets you uh, think about some of the things that's going on in your life, and helps you kind of take a few steps back and realize what you're actually doing to the people around you and to yourself. I want to say that if you're ever in a rough position where you feel like you have no idea which road to take and there's hundreds of routes that you could do, it just seems so overwhelming. And I'm gonna try and keep myself together here. I'm sorry. Uh, it's it's really important that you don't push away the people that care about you. And I think that's one of the most dangerous things you can do, is because by pushing away the people that you know care about you, you make the situation for yourself even worse. And me and Destiny, we um we decided to take a break on mutual terms. Um, we did not have a harsh breakup. I just talked to her today. We played World at War with a couple of her other friends. We we played. She was in the Discord hanging out with us today. We didn't have some kind of rough breakup that that will scar me for the rest of my life, right? Um, Destiny knows that I still care insanely about her. Um, and we've been, we were going out for 5 years. Actually, October 20th would have been um, year 5 of our relationship. And something else that kind of hit me was that the statement that you don't know what you have until you lost it is probably one of the most powerful statements that there is. Because maybe after 5 years I got comfortable, and maybe I made a subconscious decision without even realizing it that I didn't need to try anymore. And obviously that's not fair, right? That's not fair to her. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to our friends that have supported us for however long they've known us. And if you're one of the people that I went to and you know what's going on, and you've been supportive, I really do want to say thank you, because it's it is rough, and I said I'm not in a bad state of mind. There's no, I've not once this entire time thought about inflicting harm on myself. There's no kind of mental unstableness. I'm completely aware of my actions in the situation that I'm in. There's no denial or anything like that. But there's no repeat button in life, and I mean that's just what it is. There's no there's no repeat button in life. And when you realize that, as Destiny said, you can start to take life one day at a time. Alright guys, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. We're gonna continue on here. I forgot what I was talking about, to be honest. Listen, if you take anything out of this video, if you understand anything from this video, it's that the people that you know you care about, you have to make sure that you consider them before you consider anything else. Because the people that you care about them for a reason. Whether they've done something to impact your life or they've been a part of your life for so long, which in itself is an impact. They've been with you during a hard time, stuff like that. Those are all extremely important things that you can't throw away. You can't, because once that friendship or relationship or bond or whatever it is broken, you're not, it's gonna be, well, first off, you're never gonna forget about that person, right? If they had that big of an impact, it doesn't matter what happened 20, 30 years down the line, you're gonna just randomly think about that person. There's no way that you can truly move on from a person that impacted your life. Like, actually had a genuine impact on your life. Like, I have people that I went to high school with that I will never forget. I might never talk to them again. Like, I mean, man, DeAndre was one of my best friends. Easily, I actually even want to say my best friend in high school. When he got his driver's license, I let him drive my car. And if you don't know me in real life, then you might not think that that's a big deal. But man, my car was literally my baby. Like my mom almost, she did. I actually have a picture. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen here. She ripped off my bumper when she was backing out of a parking space because it was a really low car. It was a Nissan 350Z. It's a sports car. It was my first car, and it was my baby. I kid you not. You might think this sounds stupid. Maybe you don't understand if you've never had a car, or if you've never worked really hard for something in your life and you got it and you just want to protect it, and then you see it get hurt. But I almost cried when I saw that. Like, this car was my baby, and DeAndre, he just got his license. He had little to no experience really driving, and and he got it, and he was like, Darian, can I drive your car? And I'm like, sure, man. Like, because honestly, to me, he was a brother, right? He wasn't. You have those friends in your life where you're like, yo, is that your friend? Like, nah, man, that's my brother. Like, and honestly, you would do anything for them. And that, honestly, like, I don't talk to DeAndre anymore. It's probably been a good 3, 4 years, maybe even more, honestly, since we truly sat down and talked. But I'm never gonna forget about him, right? Because he had that impact on me in my life, in through the greater amounts of middle school and high school. Like, and Adam Sohami, who, rest in peace, he's no longer with us. He died horribly, and he was way too young. Seriously, but he was a great guy. Great guy. We used to play basketball every single day in high school. We would sneak into this development, and by the way, the guard was a complete asshole. And Adam, every time we would go through the gate, Adam would always like stick up his middle finger as we were driving through, and be like, you know, just do stupid things that made no sense. But he was a brother to me, right? I would drive. I would literally, he would call me up at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm not even kidding. At like 11 o'clock at night and be like, hey man, I'm in a really tough situation. Can you pick me up from this house? And the house would be like an hour away. And yeah, yeah, I can't say no to him. No man, you don't need to pay for gas. I got you. I'm coming. Just text me the address. I'm coming. And that that's what that's what bros are. That's what a true friend. That's how you know that you have somebody in your life that you're willing to do anything for. It doesn't matter. Honestly, if me and Destiny were still dating, running out of fuel, running out of fuel. Uh, Alright, there is a gas station at our destination. So we'll hit it up there. We're almost there. Honestly, if me and Destiny were still dating and you asked, and she texted me, hey, I'm I'm in a really tough situation. Nobody's answering the phone. You know, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm an hour away from my house. Destiny right now at her parents' house lives 3 hours away from me. Okay? 3 hours away from me. If she were to truly say, Darian, I need your help, I'm in trouble, I do not care. I would walk out of this house right now and drive the 3 to 3.5 hours to go get her, pick her up, take her back to her house, just so that I knew that she was okay. Because I could not go to sleep if I thought that she was in trouble. I truly could not. I couldn't. And, and the reason why I talked about DeAndre and why I talked about Adam and Timothy supports me, Tadawon supports me. I have amazing friends in my life, both past and present. The reason I talked about that was for you to understand the level that me and Destiny are on. Even if we're not going out, I will always want the best for her. So never, never feel like your opinion about her matters to me if you think negatively of her. Because if you think that just because we're not going out anymore that you can start to talk poorly about her or talk down about her, then just don't even talk to me. That's that's just what it is. Because yes, we're not going out right now. We could get back together. But it's true, we're not going out. But she's still in that bro category for me. I would truly do anything for her. Still. To this day. Right now. And nobody has the right to talk about her the way that some people have been to me. Because you think that just because we broke up that it was some kind of negative thing. I don't care if we're friends. I don't care what you think. That's just what it is, right? I have so much respect for everybody that I come in contact with. I will never disrespect, insult, or put down any zero of my supporters. Anybody that supports me, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, anything, anything on my Twitch streams, whatever. You don't even have to be a subscriber. I will always treat you with the utmost respect as long as you give me that same respect in return. That's how I operate. And that's what I expect in return. I don't expect people to come in and start handing me flowers and say, "Oh man, we're here for you. I'll support you till the end." You know, I don't need that. I appreciate the support. I love that there are people that openly, actively, and honestly support me. I truly appreciate it. You guys don't understand how it feels to have a group of people that you don't even know support you when you're in a hard moment in your life. But sometimes you just want to be left alone. You don't want people to talk about it, especially people that don't understand. And honestly, that's the kind of position that I'm in. Because I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. It is not easy, and I know there's people that can relate. It's not easy to lose somebody by any means. Girlfriend, best friend that's a guy, any kind of means that has had a serious impact on your life. It's not easy, and it never will be easy. And that's what you have to understand. That's why there was no video yesterday. I need I just needed space. I needed time to think about the things that were going on. I tried to patrol today and start a stream, and I just couldn't. I couldn't. I could not. I could not do it. Just not right now. There might and I know I'm not the only person to ever take a break from media because of real life issues. One of the coolest dudes in the world, Black Hollow, did it actually recently. But I just need a few days. And I'm sure you guys can understand. And I know people are like, hey man, you take as much time as you need. But I just want you to know I'm still here. I'm still doing fine. This is kind of an update, and I know it's not really an update because I didn't go too much into detail with it. But just know I'm still here. I still respect everybody. And I thank you guys all for the positive messages that I've been receiving. Like I said before, it does mean a lot to have a group of people that you don't even know come in and support you. And I promised myself I wasn't gonna get too emotional, and I know, I mean, it's pretty obvious why I cut the video, um, but I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses as to why I did X or Y, because there's no point. I don't think that having emotions makes you weak. I don't think that having feelings for something or someone makes you weak. So I don't have a reason to explain myself. And this is probably... Okay. This might be one of the hardest trailers I've ever did. No, I take that back. The double trailer. The double jointed trailers is by far the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, I got it. I think. Wow. Hey, your boy's a pro. Your boy is a pro. That's right. The couple that. Alright. Alright. Excellent. Alright, guys. This was obviously a more serious video. Um, there was a lot of emotion in this video. I took about 2 days to actually, you know, be able to make this video. And I might take a few days break. I doubt it will be longer than a few weeks. But just know that I'm here. I'm doing fine. I love everybody that supports me. I love you guys all so much. I'm gonna be in my Discord. I'm always there. I'm chatting. I'm always talking to people. And I'm always willing to listen to people and have a good time with everybody. And that's really all I have. Alright guys. You guys take care.